Hi folks, it's Switchback. A while back I made a video about different kinds of stakes to be used for staking down your tent, and you can find that up here. But when I did it, a lot of people commented, well, what about MSR Groundhogs? And I did not own any MSR Groundhogs at the time, so I really couldn't speak to them. But I have been using something similar from a brand called LiteOutdoors. I decided to purchase a couple of MSR Groundhogs so that I could do a good comparison of the two. MSR also offers the Groundhog Mini, which I did not purchase because I really like the extra length of a longer stake. I'm just all about that traction. So let's do a little comparison here. So I have the MSR Groundhog right here, which you may very well know and love, and then this is my LiteOutdoors. Both of these are made of aluminum and have a Y shape, although the MSR has a little bit of a curve to it. I'm guessing to prevent breakage, although in the reviews of these I've seen more reports of breakage on these than I have on these, but I digress. The MSR Groundhog is 15 grams versus the LiteOutdoors is 12 grams. The Groundhog is 7.5 inches versus 7 inches with the LiteOutdoors. Not a huge difference, but it is there. The Mini is 6 inches. Depending on where you're looking for these from MSR, these are $37 for 6 of them, or you can get them for $5 a piece at REI, which is what I did. You can get 8 of these for $30 or 12 for $37. And not only do you get the stakes, but you also get guy line and tensioners with that. The notches on these are going to vary. So on the MSR Groundhog, it has one on each of the 3 sides, which means that you don't have to choose which direction you stake this in at, other than just staking it in angled toward the tent. But you don't have to like have one of these on the outside versus other sides where you do on this one. But it has 3 different options for heights, which I like, especially like let's say that you're staking out a Dyneema tent where you have no stretch. It gives you options for where you want to attach that. The finish on these does vary. I think it's a little more smooth on this one, which makes it a little easier to pull it out of the ground. This one has a slightly rougher one, probably just because it is less expensive. The MSR Groundhog does come with the pull loop attached. I did have to attach that to the LiteOutdoors, but it comes with a hole and again, a bunch of guy line. So when you get the set of 8 of these, you get 60 feet of this Dyneema core guy line here, which is also bright and reflective, which I really like. It has absolutely no stretch to it, which again, I like that a lot for a guy line. You really don't want to have any stretch on that. You also get 8 tensioners with the 8 stake kit that go onto the guy line. All of mine are in use. Now, if you get, again, this is 60 feet. If you get the 12 stake kit, you get 100 feet of this and then 12 tensioners. And again, that's only $37. I am probably going to be buying more of these because I ended up having to use some of them on my 10-person tent on this camping trip that we're on right now, because it comes with those metal shepherd's hooks that just like to spin, and especially if you're staking into soft ground, it was impossible. But these have done the trick. Now, I have been using these stakes for 3 years, and I've only finally had one of them bend at all, and you can barely see it here. Like you can kind of, it's hard to tell, but obviously it's still plenty usable. Like if that had happened to me on a backpacking trip, I would not be SOL. Ultimately, these are both great options, but gram weenies and those who are price sensitive would do better with a LiteOutdoors. And ultimately, that's the one that I would say would win of the two. If you would like to see my comparison of different types of stakes, then be sure to click on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you got any value, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.